We celebrate innovation amongst our students and, of course, in our education leaders, including these two leaders I have here with me now, Miss P and DJ. Miss P is, of course, Donna Porter. Why don't you tell the NSBA audience a little bit about your story for us?
Well, in 2009, I was introducing myself to my brand new class, so excited about setting the tone, and all of a sudden the door opens up and this young man I've never seen came in and screamed, "What's up?" and just totally disrupted the chemistry of my room. But see, the great thing about this is I was prepared for this type of student. Many teachers today across America don't have the skills they need to be able to handle a student in a moment of conflict or upset. So I took some deep breaths and I said, "Welcome to my class." DJ also then introduced himself to the class, and he brilliantly told them a lot about himself very quickly.
And DJ, tell me a little bit of what it was like for you to walk into her class so bolster and loud, and then make such a change. What inspired you to make such a change in your experience as a student?
Well, I just want you to know I didn't have the best relationship with teachers. I made teachers feel uncomfortable, therefore they wanted to get rid of me, and they pushed me out and kicked me out of the classroom, so I was constantly getting kicked out. And when I met Miss P, she didn't do that. She, instead of kicking me out, she did the opposite. She brought me in. I treated Miss P just like I treated any other teacher, but the difference was she brought me in instead of kicking me out. Instead of saying, "I'm kicking you out to get rid of," she said, "Come in and let me teach you." And it was at that moment when I realized it was something different about Miss P, and that inspired me to want to be different in who I was and who I was becoming to be a different man. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And what would you say was your recipe for success with DJ and all of your students?
Misbehavior is always a call for help. We as educators must try to find out why the student is reacting like they are. All behavior is communication and it's purposeful. When a student comes in and is very emotional, we have to think, why? Many times we just look at the tip of the iceberg and either punish or ignore. But what we need to do as educators today is start looking underneath the iceberg and find out why. And in DJ's case, the why was, notice me. I need a purpose. I need value within academic walls because I don't have it in the school work. But find a place for me. I matter. So I did. I gave him a job immediately on the spot, and that job gave him the sense of purpose that he'd been longing for, and it totally transformed his behavior.
How did that make you feel, DJ?
It just made me feel, for the first time I felt I had a sense of belonging within the school walls. I wasn't excited on report card day when I didn't have good grades. I wasn't excited on awards day. I never received the awards. But Miss P made me feel as if I was just as smart as anybody else. And not only that, she didn't ask me if I was smart. She wanted to show me how I was smart. And it was because of that she made me feel as intelligent as the smartest person at our school. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
That's an incredible story. All right, what advice do you have for the school board leaders? We're here at the National School Boards Association, so what advice do you have?
It seems to be the common thread throughout this entire conference is the power of relationships. And I would love for our school board members to uphold their teachers, their administrators, to say, it's okay. Get relationships as your number one goal in your class, and academics will follow. We must be given the permission to give our sense of purpose with our students instead of just constantly focusing on curriculum. But I think that's the new wave, and I'm hearing great things at this conference about that.
And DJ, what does it mean for you to be here as well?
Well, I just want you to know that I'm just honored to be here, to get a chance to share my story, share our story, and any teacher, any school board member, any principal, any superintendent that we can get a chance to talk to and tell them the importance of building a relationship, that's what we want to do. Because at that moment, we can begin to change lives. And it starts with one. A 1,000,000-mile march starts with one step. And we took our one step today, being here. Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you both so much for your time and for sharing your story. I'm Rachel Kopchak, and this is NSBA TV.